Hello, hola, and shalom, everyone. And if you're watching this on a Saturday, Shabbat Shalom. I am Rebellion, and we are back with some more Nancy Drew, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Now, last time we got through the first level of the temple, and we also reordered all the recording stuff. So today I'm hoping to find the other shard of this pottery so we can finish this task, and also find a way to reorder the Maya numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall. I'm not exactly sure what we need to do in order to do that, but as late as it is, I think the first thing we need to do is head back to the hotel. Go this way. Okay. Need to go back to the hotel. Okay, that was spooky. You know, before we leave, actually, just remembered, before we leave, we need to get what that website was in that book. Because there was an alien website thing that I think we need to check out. Okay, here we go. Go over here. It's in this. And open this up. So let's see here. Nope. Here it is. And let me get this written down real quick. Alright, so now we've got that. I think that's all there really was left over. I know I read through all of this kind of off cam, but basically this Sunny is talking about Joanna and Sinclair as if they're aliens or something, and that they're doing very corrupted things. So I don't know. Talk about Joanna always thinks about money and such like that. So I'm not sure exactly where that's headed. But right now we're going to head over to the hotel. We're going to check that website out on our little laptop in the hotel room as soon as we get there. And here we go. Hey, Togo. Okay, don't need that. How do we get... thought we could get online. Okay, maybe not. Okay, that's on notes. I guess we gotta go down this way. Be sure to check in with Bess and George. Taylor's concerned about a series of thefts in the art world and worries that Beach Hill may be next. The Pakal carving was stolen. I should see if Joanna or Franklin need me to investigate. Need to investigate crime scene and talk to anyone who may have been at the museum. Henrik, Taylor, or Alejandro. Pottery in the lab needs to be pieced back together, but some pieces are missing. Henrik's gone for a bit, but needs me to test all the temple activities. Handprint was made from a compound of Hg and S. I need to check periodic table, figure out what these stand for. The ink used to make the handprint is a compound of mercury and sulfur. Call vendors to see when cinnabar or mercuric sulfide was last purchased by the museum. Okay, a temple matchup puzzle should have answers in exhibit hall or garden. Temple quiz answers. Maya May's computer is offline. I bet Sunny's login will work here. May's computer. Oh yeah, we needed a password for it. Okay. So Sunny's login info will help with that. Alright. Okay, well I can't go on the website apparently. Not a problem. We need to go ahead and check in with our friends. Franklin, don't think I need him yet. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 6, 8.
No peeking at my cards, George. Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. How's life at the museum?
Everything was going great until someone broke into a display case and stole one of the museum's most valuable artifacts. A jade carving of King Pakal.
A theft? When? How? Who are your suspects? Do you have any clues?
Easy, ladies. Let's just say that so far, I have more questions than I do answers. But don't worry, I'm on the case.
There goes your low-key internship.
Honestly, Nancy, it never will cease to amaze me how one girl can cross paths with so much trouble.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't know what to make of Alejandro Del Rio, the attaché, Mexican consulate. Somehow Joanna has gotten the museum into some financial hot water.
I don't know what to make of Alejandro Del Rio, the attaché to the Mexican consulate.
What's his connection to Beach Hill?
Right now, he's negotiating the monolith loan agreement between Mexico and the museum.
And what's your confusion? Something to do with dashing good looks, I hope.
Well, he is a little bit handsome, but he also seems very angry about all the Mexican antiquities his country has lost over the years.
How have they been lost?
They've been taken by explorers and archaeologists and smugglers. I guess the laws have only recently changed to protect Mexico's rights to its own antiquities.
Well, it sounds like he has a legitimate gripe.
Yes, but I got the feeling he would do just about anything to get an artifact returned to Mexico.
What do you mean, anything?
That's what I'm not sure of.
Well, let's hope he's just a big talker and not a bona fide vigilante.
So ever since the theft, I haven't been able to find Henrik anywhere. Somehow, Joanna... Let's do this.
Somehow, Joanna has gotten the museum into some financial hot water.
How'd she do that?
Yeah, and how hot's the water?
It's all very vague. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, maybe she just overextended the budget a little in her effort to acquire the best artifacts for the museum. But
even if her intentions were good...
she may be feeling a little desperate to make some money back quickly.
Desperate enough to steal the Pakal carving, sell it on the black market, and collect the insurance on it too?
I know she loves the museum. Who knows what she'd do if she were afraid of losing her job.
She's a suspect.
Definitely a suspect.
I don't think so, because she seemed very upset and almost insulted at the idea of someone trying to ruin the artifacts. And she gets very mad when someone talks about doing that.
Ever since the theft, I haven't been able to find Henrik anywhere.
That's odd. Has anyone else seen him?
If they have, they sure aren't telling me.
Nancy, do you think he's the thief?
I can't imagine that.
Maybe he's just an accomplice. Maybe he loosened security somehow to make the thief's job easier.
It's possible, but Henrik seems to care so much about his work. Why would he want to hurt the museum?
Maybe he cares a little too much.
She's right, Nancy. I'd give him the 3rd degree if I were you. Whenever he shows up again, that is.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
We're rooting for ya. Yeah, you're doing great.
Okay, so now we've got them all updated. Let's go ahead and alarm 7 a.m. That works for me. And we will get up. We'll go talk to Alejandro Del Rio. And yes, I know I'm horrible at a Spanish accent. But we're going to go talk to him, see what he can tell us. And then we're going to go to the museum and try to talk to Joanna. Hopefully she can explain a few things. Maybe answer a few questions about the financial issue. Okay. Let's go in here.
Hello, Nancy.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith? Not much about Maya glyphs. All carving was stolen. He's still along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Johanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador, along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage, not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing against him.
Okay.
Do you know much about Maya glyphs?
You've got me there. I know Spanish, English, Portuguese, and several indigenous languages, including Quiche and Nahuatl, but I have yet to learn the language of glyphs.
I'm gonna agree with you there.
Have you heard? The Bacall carving was stolen from the museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henry called me that I heard the news.
You don't sound very concerned
You
about
don't sound very concerned about all of this.
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going. Whew.
I'll need to alert the police so they can ask you some questions.
I have diplomatic immunity, so I do not have to answer any questions. But I will, because I have nothing to hide.
Very big of you. Joanna is beside herself over the loss.
Don't you care about the disappearance of such a rare Maya artifact?
That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pacal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico, what's the difference?
Okay.
I should get back to the museum.
Adios, Nancy.
He makes no sense to me. Alright, let's head on over to Beach Hill and see if we can talk to Joanna. Alright, now we're back at the museum. Okay, can we...
Come in.
Need something?
Yeah. Shards of pottery in the lab. Can you explain how you want me to reorder?
Can you explain how you want me to reorder that Maya numbering exhibit?
Check with Henrik on that.
He's not
I've
even
got
here.
work to do.
Carpe diem.
He's not even here. How am I supposed to check with him on that? Okay. Guess we'll go back here and just verify that he's not here. Yeah, see? He's not here. He's not here. Wrap. Microscope doctor. Ah, here it is. 202-555-6766. Alright.
You have voicemail. Press 0 to retrieve messages.
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 0. Press 9 for an outside line.
Not a problem, Franklin. 766. Okay, let's talk to them about the mercury stuff.
Keep it real. Max speaking.
You could answer a couple questions for me about...
Hi, do you sell a compound of mercury and sulfur?
Mercuric sulfide? Oh, we sure do. How much do you need? First things first. What account's this for?
I'll place an order. I just need some information on Beach Hill's ordering history.
Actually, I didn't call to place an order. I just need some information on Beach Hill's ordering history.
Well, hello there, Beach Hill. Hey, you're not Sunny June. Whatever happened to that guy? I suppose he caught a ride on a flying saucer, huh? What a riot. I'm sorry. Anyway, you don't need to reorder, do you? Unless you ate last week's shipment for breakfast, that is.
Sure, it was last week. Do you know who placed that order? Package shipped to the museum. Distributor.
So there hasn't been a holdup at the distributor or anything like that?
Hold up. Oh, I don't know where you heard that. We've got enough mercuric sulfide in-house to sink a ship.
Okay.
Was the package shipped to the museum?
Oh? Oops, I guess we didn't ship it at all. It looks like the package was picked up here at the warehouse.
Oh. Okay.
Can you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
I sure can't. Guess I must have been at lunch or something.
Do you know who placed that order?
The initials on the order are J.R.
Joanna Riggs.
You're sure it was last week?
Oh, that's what it says here.
Well, thanks for your help.
Sure thing. I hope there wasn't any problem with the stuff, was there? We only used a top-grade mercuric sulfide.
What was he responsible for?
Judging by the impression it left, I'd have to agree that the quality was fine.
Well, you sound a little green in the chemicals department, if you don't mind my saying so. I hope you know that mercuric sulfide is highly toxic. Makes you crazy.
Cause hallucinations and other symptoms.
Well, I have heard that mercury poisoning can cause hallucinations and other symptoms of psychosis.
Oh, looks like I've got another call coming in here. You give us a call in about 4 months or so when you start to run out, okie doke? And don't forget to keep it real.
Nice. Okay, now let's call Franklin real quick. 1441. See what he has to say as well, since we got his message.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
That was a quick minute.
The thief left a message in glyphs. According to Joanna, the translation is, "The magician suffers yellow death." What in the world could that mean?
Oh, Nancy, you zero in on a case like a heat-seeking missile, don't you? I feel so much better knowing you're going to follow up on every lead. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, that was quick. That was awesome. Okay, so let's see if we can find Sunny's login info on here. Let's see what all is over here. One 11704. Okay. Sunny stuff. Here we go. Okay, we need that. There's the other piece of the pottery. Nice. Okay, looks like that might be it. What's this? Description number. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright. Material. Jade. It's the 1113. Okay. Huh. Not sure what that all's for right at this moment. But we can go ahead and get this pottery
There,
started.
now I can start putting this together.
Okay. Oh, okay, you can rotate it. There we go. And this one. And then this one. Looks like this one? Nope. Okay. No. That's not it either. So it'd have to be this one. And then looks like this one. Then it'd be this one. And then this one.
That's done.
Okay, how do I get out then? There we go. Okay, so now we can go here. And mark that off. So now all that's left is
I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
reorder Maya numbering exhibit. Oh, that numbering exhibit. Duh. Okay. The only problem is I'm still missing this. Because that's this thing. Oh, not that.
Just one more tile.
Huh. So I gotta find the other tile. I've already found one. Alright, well, I'm now figuring out what we need to do next. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and visit Sinclair and see if he has anything to say about this whole ordeal. Because he did try to warn us at one point that he thought that the museum was going to be stolen from. So maybe that's a clue.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
Yes, okay.
Yes, your fears seem to have been quite visionary.
I was in the museum when it happened.
Uh-huh. Have you spoken to the police?
Have you spoken to the police?
I told them everything I know. I mean, I coughed up my brains right there on the table.
Okay, a little TMI there. So do you think this is linked to the thefts?
So, do you think this is linked to the thefts in Topeka and New Mexico?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
Okay.
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
What's the name of the museum in New Mexico?
The Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. They had a beautiful collection up there, worth a bundle, too. I appraised some pieces for them a few years back.
The Pakal thief's glyph message translates to, "The magician suffers yellow death." What in the world do you think that means?
You've got me there.
I'd better get going.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, so that didn't help any. So the only other thing I can think is to go back to our hotel room and check out this disc that we found in Sunny's stuff. So, let's go do that real quick. Okay. So, now we got this. And let's open this up. Enter your password. No clue. How about Coco Kringle? Hey! What do you know? Alright, stuff to forget, stuff to remember. Let's go with this. Dots, bars, and gods. Sunny's I'd rather be counting sheep guide to the Maya number system. 0 looks like a turtle shell, but no turtle. 1 dot equals 1, 2 dots equals 2, etc. 1 bar equals 5, so 2 bars is 2 times 5, or 10. Picture this. Each dot is an individual fingerprint, greasy from spicy wontons. What the heck? And the bar represents the whole hand, like a set of 5 fingers. A bar with a dot next to it equals 5 plus 1 equals 6. So 3 bars and a dot equals 16, yes? Okay. Bars are usually vertical up and down. Dots should be to the left of the bars. Here's the catch. If it doesn't look exactly like a dot or bar, it doesn't count. Squigglies, ovals, incomplete dots, crooked bars, chocolate bars, many stars, horseshoes, shamrocks, diamonds, half moon, scribbles, dribbles, none of these count. Also, the Maya often put decorative marks next to their numbers, so just ignoring anything that's not a bar or a dot. Okay. I repeat, anything that doesn't look like a plain old dot or bar is out. Easy as sleeping on the job, right? Not quite. Some gods also represent numbers. They're pretty tough to pick out at first, but they'll grow on you, just like mold or on cheese. Ew. Some good rules of thumb. 1 is Hun, 2 is Ka, 3 is Ox, 4 is Kan, 5 Ho, 6 Wak, 7 Wuk, 8 Waksak, 9 Bolan, 10 Lahun, 11 is Baluk, 12 Laka, 13 Oxlahum. Holy crap. This is a lot to try to remember. Okay, well, we've got this disc, so we can look back on it later. So, stuff to work on. Dissertation topic: the demise of the ancient Maya. Drought, plague, or UFO? Why and how did Maya civilization disappear so quickly? Maya were sophisticated astronomers. Were they trying to achieve space travel? Great Amerindian civilizations like the Maya and Inca believed to have contact with extraterrestrials. Were the temples actually control towers? Research 20th C artist Manuel Mendoza and spaceship motif. Research claims that Maya disappearance on Earth was due to departure for other worlds. Research claims that many flying saucers sighted today are being piloted by Maya elders. Yeah, right. Stuff to forget. Login and password. Yes! We finally got it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Got that now. I can't figure out the answer to the level 2 quiz question about the matchmaker, and Henrik isn't speaking to me right now. He's way too touchy about that old ham radio. So either I'm blind as a bat and can't find the exhibit that has the answer, or we just never put it in. Details. Joanna is no help on this, so I'll just have to wait for a horde of visitors getting very frustrated with this question. Once we open the museum, I'll let Henrik deal with the trauma. Came up with a great question for level 3, but Henrik hates it. Once I get some time, I'll make an exhibit for this. Just don't know where I can get my hands on one. I wonder if Joanna will spring a trip for me to go down to Guatemala? Alright, so we've got the login info and such that we needed. So let's head back to the museum. Now, let's get on here. So this is S2. And Space Baby. We are in. Holy crap. Oh, one of these things. Okay. It's actually creepy. Alright, oh, lots of eyes. Again, creepy as all heck. Okay, yeah, this is even more creepy. Looks like that's the end of the maze. Really? He had that hard of a time doing this? Oh. I forgot to put my card in. Alright. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to end this episode here, unfortunately. My timer's already going off, saying I'm out of time. And, yeah. So, anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new and would like to see more content by myself. If you have any tips or suggestions or even ideas of other things you'd like to see me play, please be sure to leave that down in the comments. I am always happy to read your comments and find out what you guys are interested in. And also, I hate to say this, guys, but I'm actually going to be switching my Minecraft series. If you check out last Friday's episode, you'll see why I couldn't stay focused and what we're changing to. So be sure to check that out. And yeah. Until next time, guys, I hope y'all had fun, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!